Hey guys, Fidget Mom here, by myself. Yes, I'm not here with any children because if I unbox this, the kids are not going to care. Yeah, sometimes there are things. These are, I mean, to be perfectly honest, these things are not necessarily kid stuff. I mean, I make it pretty clear in the description of the channel that you're getting adult products here. I mean, would you buy these for your children when you find out how much some of them cost? Yes, full disclosure, some of these things are more expensive than some of these other things that you might own. And that makes things really, really kind of surprising and shocking. And a lot of folks are left at a loss for words. So I'm going to turn this on just to get a little more light. I'm right next to this. And I'm actually disinfecting some of the fidgets that I have, but today I just wanted to open this little thing. It's from Bobby Sanchez. He's out of Minnesota, and I assume this was not made from, I'm making a stupid joke, the greatest ball of twine in Minnesota. No, but he's been making some pretty cool things that might actually be akin to some of those items that come inside. And I don't want to elaborate too much, but he's in a group called the Tray Amigos. They run a group, have a really great community, tight-knit community. And I basically said the word. So I'm going to open this since this is the secondary packaging. I'm going to see exactly what it is. So I have actually been looking forward to this, and why I say the greatest ball of twine in Minnesota is because it's like carpeting. It's not twine. And if anybody knows the song, it'll actually be somewhat funny. And if you don't, it probably won't be funny. And if you do, it might actually not be funny either, and that's fine. This is a case, just a nice, carpeted, so you could protect your fidgets. And it's not, you could remove it if you want to, which is nice. I just wanted to show the detail. These are 3D printed. Let me get this in focus. Yeah, there we go. So, the detail is great. There are a lot of people who are doing this right now. Everybody has their unique way of doing it. I have to say, there's folks like Brian Mercado, MM30, the OG probably in this space. So I really have to pay attention to him. He's definitely going to be represented in some of these future videos. So I don't, take particular preference over the other, at least not publicly. But with that being said, this is the first one I've ever opened, and it's actually super small. The video doesn't give it justice, actually. It's crazy small. And I'm going to caliper that so you see what that is. It's basically about 4 inches. 4.2 inches. That's crazy. It's so small, which actually why I said I was looking forward to it is that it's a perfect size fidget holder for something you want to bring, maybe I won't say the bathroom because I really don't want to start thinking about that. Again, I'm disinfecting fidgets right next to me. This is the phone soap machine. I'm gonna tilt my device just a little bit. That white thing you see over there is a huge phone soap machine. Just finished. So I'm actually going to take some of the fidgets out of it so you can just kind of see, for basis of comparison, how you can put your items in there. So all of this, by the way, smells like UV stuff. So like I said, it's a UV disinfectant, so that won't even fit there because that's how small it is. Obviously, you might not want to do that. You put a spin stick probably over there. I just was doing a bunch that were in the same order, so that's why you're going to see a couple Makumes here, and a lot of thick items. So here's a clip handle. Just get everything out of here if I can. it won't all fit. So I'm just showing you how small it is for the purposes of this video. But yeah, I mean, you can bring, I would say, you know, your regular collection to maybe like to the bedroom, and you don't have to worry about taking something too big to anywhere you want to go. This is actually from the Magnus Trio, which I falsely represented as the Try in a previous video because that's how it was represented to me. But I already disinfected one side and I just disinfected the other. So, you know, this is actually one of the good ones that might have a good place in that bead caddy holder. Let's see, it's not perfect, but you can very likely put another bead caddy in it. So we recently did the Illwell Industries, and here's exactly that. Perfect. So perfect fit. This is, like I said, this is pretty heavy just because of what's in it, but if you don't bring too many heavy items, you will have some easy transport to bring this to and from. And now I'm happy to say that I don't have to rely on my cup holder to store on my Fidgets, which I have been doing for quite a while. So really nice job, guys. I like the padding on the bottom, and appreciate keep it up. I mean, there's a lot of cool things that they're doing. They just recently, and I mean, I'm saying this in the context of again, this being way early before it's published. They started doing like holographic stuff outside here. It's also glow in the dark, but a lot of folks have been doing glow in the dark. So the holographic stuff, I think, is going to be really cool. I don't know. Can one ever have too many trays? Yes, they can, if they have too many Fidgets. I can't say. I know I'm starting to like pare down a little bit, but I can say that I can bring different. You can have different trays for different rooms. I mean, if you're in your house or whatever, and always have something to do, and you don't have to actually bring things around and carry it around and drop things, because if you see somebody drop something like this, they might freak out. I think this happened in one of the videos. This one was dropped, or maybe it was the other one, but whatever it is, these kumes were freaked out the audience, and obviously I don't want to be having that happen. So always transport your stuff in a tray, keep it safe, don't necessarily bring it around everywhere. Get trays for different rooms, and check out the Tray Amigos, Bobby Sanchez out of Minnesota. And thanks for watching. All right, guys, have a good one, and check out our channel for more. There's going to be lots more coming, so make sure you subscribe and share, and keep up the good fidget life. I don't know. I'm obviously not as good as this as my kids. I'm going to keep them doing the closing. See you later, guys.